Hello students, welcome back for our third lecture. Our topic for today's class is Gesund Leben. Good morning dear students. So this is our third lecture and we call it Gesundheit means health. So what is healthy for us? Fruits means Obst, O-B-S-T, Obst. Fleisch means meat, Fleisch. Fleisch. Saft means juice, Saft. Gemüse, vegetables, Gemu umlauts, Se. Yoga, obviously yoga. Milch means milk, Milch. Salat means Salat, Salat. Eier means eggs, Eier. Eier is the plural of ei, singular egg. Okay. Now, how would you ask someone what do they eat and how often do they eat to stay healthy? For that, we need to learn the vocab which someone will give you in the answer. Okay. So first, if someone wants to say never, so it's nie, nie, nie. Regelmäßig, regular, means if someone says that they eat something regularly, it means they would say regelmäßig, Regel, umlauts, set G. Again, Regel, umlauts, set IG, regelmäßig. Selten, occasionally, Selten, selten. Jeden Tag, every day, Jeden, jeden, Tag, Tag. Oft, often, Oft, oft. Sehr oft, very often, Sehr, Oft, oft. Manchmal, Manchmal. Manchmal means sometimes. Ab und zu. It means from and to. Means if someone wants to say that he eats something specific from specific time to specific time. Okay? Then we use ab und zu. Now take some examples for the sentence making in these kind of scenarios. Now if someone asks, how often do you eat apple? How would they ask it and how would we answer it? That is what we are going to learn now. So let's take an example that someone asks us, how often do you eat apple? So he will say, wie oft isst du den Apfel? Wie oft isst du den Apfel? Wie means how, oft means often. Then after the question word, we use verb, that is essen, and essen is conjugated according to subject, which is du. So du ist. So wie oft isst du den Apfel? So let's learn the sentence formation again. We have already discussed, but I would like to revise that again. So if the sentence is interrogative, means sentence has a question, then our sentence starts from the WH word, means the question word itself. So in our this sentence, there is how. So we will start the sentence from how. How is wie in German language. So wie oft. At second position, we use verb. Verb in this sentence is essen, means we are asking how often do you eat. So eat is the verb and eat is essen in German language. So essen is conjugated according to the subject, which is you, means du. So essen is conjugated according to du, become ist. Wie oft isst du? Then after the verb, Object is apple. Apple is der Apfel in German language, and when it comes after the verb, it goes to the accusative form, and der Apfel in accusative becomes den Apfel. So our sentence will be: Wie oft isst du den Apfel? Okay, clear? Now, if our sentence is in affirmative form, then what would be the sentence formation? At first, subject, then at the second position, as usual, verb, then object in accusative form. So subject, we want to say that I eat the apple, I eat the apple every day. So subject is I, means ish, and sn is the verb which is conjugated according to ish, becomes s, ish s. Then object is der Apfel, and in accusative form it's den Apfel. Ich esse den Apfel every day, jeden Tag. Ich esse den Apfel jeden Tag. Now we know that the portion which comes after the verb goes to accusative form mostly, and we know that apple is der Apfel, and der becomes den in accusative form. That's why we made the der Apfel as den Apfel. Okay, you can see here three examples made for you. In each example, der article goes to den after changing to the accusative form. So go through these three examples and learn the difference. Why did we not use der? To revise the change of articles from nominative to accusative, let's discuss the table again. So in nominative, the masculine article is der, and in accusative, it is den. In nominative, feminine article is the, and in accusative, feminine article stays as the. In nominative, neutral article is das, and in accusative, it stays as das. Nominative, plural article is the, and it stays as the in accusative as well. Now we will move further with our topic. Now, if someone deteriorate our health, how would we say that? First of all, the verb which we use to say to hurt or deteriorate, we use schaden. 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 Okay? And the part which comes after the verb schaden is always in dative form. For example, if we want to say smoking is injurious to health or smoking deteriorates the health, how would we say that? At first, subject, which is smoking, means rauchen. Rauchen. Rauchen is smoking. Then at the second position, verb. Verb is schaden. Okay. Schaden is conjugated according to the rauchen and becomes schadet. Okay. Rauchen schadet. Now, after the schaden, the portion, the part which comes as object or something like that, goes to dative form. So, health is Gesundheit, means die Gesundheit. Because it is coming after schaden, it will become der Gesundheit. Because article in dative, die goes to der. So, Rauchen schadet der Gesundheit, instead of Rauchen schadet die Gesundheit. However, the right article for Gesundheit is die, but in dative form, die becomes der. So we used der because after schaden, the portion goes to dative form. Now let's revise how do the articles change from nominative to accusative and from nominative to dative. So der becomes den in accusative and them in dative. The stays as the in accusative and becomes their in dative. Das stays as das in accusative but become them in dative again. So the plural the stays as the in accusative but changes to then in dative form. So let's stop here for today because I think it is already enough to learn in one class. So I request you to learn these articles and the conjugation of shard and verb, and then we will move further to the next topic. Thank you very much.